We are living in an era where information is at our fingertips, a double-edged sword of enlightenment and deception. In this digital age, the world has become a bustling marketplace of ideas, a whirlwind of facts, opinions, and unfortunately, a breeding ground for misinformation. Information, whether accurate or not, spreads faster than ever before, reaching millions within moments. Social media platforms, while revolutionary in connecting people and ideas, have unwittingly become conduits for misinformation. These platforms, driven by algorithms designed to keep us engaged, often end up creating echo chambers, reinforcing our existing beliefs and rarely challenging us with differing perspectives. Imagine an echo chamber as a room where your voice is the only one you hear, bouncing back at you. In the context of social media, your beliefs, your perspective, your understanding of the world is what's bouncing back at you, amplified by posts, shares, and likes. You're in a room full of mirrors reflecting only what you want to see. It's comfortable, it's reassuring, but it's also limiting. This digital comfort zone narrows our understanding of the world. It filters out the diversity of thoughts, perspectives, and experiences that shape the rich tapestry of human existence. This narrowed view can lead to societal polarization, where different sections of society grow further apart in their beliefs, unable to find common ground or engage in constructive dialogue. In this age of misinformation, it's like being in a forest where every tree bears fruit, but not all are edible. Some fruits are poisonous, disguised as appealing. How do we distinguish the nutritious from the harmful? Here's where critical thinking comes in, like a trusty guide leading us through this forest. It equips us with the tools to question, to probe, to weigh the credibility of the information we consume. It encourages us to step out of our comfort zones, to listen to the echo in other rooms, to taste the fruit from other trees. In a world where misinformation spreads like wildfire, critical thinking becomes our fire extinguisher. It's our defense against deception, our pathway to enlightenment, encouraging us to question, to learn, and to grow. Picture yourself as a detective, sifting through clues, questioning motives, and seeking truth. That's critical thinking. Imagine you're Sherlock Holmes, navigating the labyrinth of information. Your task is to separate the wheat from the chaff, the facts from the fiction. You're armed not with a magnifying glass, but with logic and skepticism, your invaluable tools in this quest for truth. Critical thinking is all about questioning. It's about not taking things at face value. It's about asking, who says so and why? It's about evaluating information with a discerning eye and not simply accepting it because it aligns with your preconceived notions or because it's been repeated so often that it's taken as a fact. Consider the detective again. When they're presented with a piece of evidence, they don't just accept it. They scrutinize it, they question it. They try to find out where it came from, who might have tampered with it, and what it implies in the larger context of the case. That's exactly how critical thinking works. In today's world, we're bombarded with information from all directions. Social media, news outlets, conversations with friends. Everywhere we turn, there's a new piece of information vying for our attention. But not all of it is reliable, not all of it is true. That's where critical thinking comes in. It helps us discern credible sources from the dubious ones. It helps us uncover hidden biases, both in the information we receive and within ourselves. Critical thinking is not about doubting everything. It's about being open to all possibilities and forming conclusions based on evidence and logic. It's about understanding that our own perspectives and beliefs can color the way we interpret information, and being willing to challenge and revise these beliefs when confronted with compelling evidence to the contrary. So remember, you are the detective of your own mind. Every piece of information is a clue. Every source is a suspect. Every bias is a potential pitfall. And your critical thinking, that's your magnifying glass, your key to deciphering the truth amid the noise. You are the detective of your own mind, and critical thinking is your magnifying glass. So, how do you become a master detective in this age of misinformation? The journey begins with questioning the credibility of the information you encounter. Instead of accepting everything at face value, put on your detective hat and dig deeper. Unearth who created the content, discern their motive, and evaluate the evidence supporting their claims. Is the source reliable? Is there a hidden agenda? These are the questions you need to ask to separate fact from fiction. The next step is to engage with multiple perspectives. Don't limit yourself to a single viewpoint, no matter how convincing it may initially seem. Seek out diverse opinions, contrasting arguments, and alternative interpretations. This exploration not only broadens your understanding but also enriches your thinking. But critical thinking isn't just about scrutinizing external information. It also involves reflecting on your personal assumptions. Recognize that your beliefs and opinions are not set in stone. Be open to the possibility of change when presented with compelling new evidence. This willingness to adapt is a hallmark of a true critical thinker. Now, all this theory is great, but how do you put it into practice? A surefire way to hone your critical thinking skills is through practical exercises. Engage in debates, analyze opposing viewpoints, participate in discussions that challenge your beliefs. These activities not only sharpen your analytical abilities, but also foster empathy by encouraging you to step into other people's shoes. The benefits of strengthening your critical thinking skills extend far beyond personal growth. It improves your judgment, enabling you to make better decisions. It sparks creativity, allowing you to solve problems in innovative ways. It enhances communication, enabling you to articulate your ideas more effectively. By honing your detective skills, you'll not only improve your judgment, but also learn to solve problems more creatively and communicate your ideas more effectively. So start small, stay curious, and let the journey of critical thinking transform your understanding of the world around you. Incorporating critical thinking into daily life is like adding a superpower to your arsenal. This skill isn't just about making you smarter. It's about helping you navigate life more effectively. It's the secret ingredient in making sound decisions, solving problems creatively, and communicating your ideas with clarity. In your personal life, it could mean the difference between falling for a scam or steering clear of trouble. Professionally, it could lead to breakthroughs, innovation, and progress. But the power of critical thinking extends beyond the individual. When a society collectively embraces critical thinking, it becomes more resilient. It's less likely to be swayed by misinformation, more likely to engage in constructive discourse, and more capable of solving complex societal issues. So, how do we cultivate this superpower? It's simple. Start small, stay curious, and let the journey of critical thinking transform how you understand the world around you.